Good morning, everyone. How are we all doing today? Oh, that's nice, Undertaker. Most of my campaigns, the Skaven get, like, completely wiped, and it just makes me sad. And like loading up the game for the first time in the day. A billion years. I'm gonna resize it on the screen a little bit. OBS has got it at a weird size. Any mods? Yes, quite a few mods. None that are super impactful.
I fight for the greater good. Many schemes soon wreck us.
Before we do that, what difficulty? Do y'all think we should do hard, very hard? We're running two level up points for lords only. No great power. Improved building icons. Improved legendary lord icons. Better camera mod. Let's see, very hard, hard. Normal. Hard. I'm only gonna let like 2 or 3 more votes in. I'm seeing more hearts. Let's do hard then.
Deep under the world, they chitter and plan.
Well, this is going. Good morning, Sampha. Good morning, Priyama Sharma. Good morning, Undertaker. Red Spotted Drake, Sotek Snake God, Dimitri Veniski. God, some of y'all have hard names. Orc Warboss 73, Great Book of Grudges, Ryan Lacey. Hope you're all having wonderful mornings.
At the roots of the world, like an infected wound. They mean to rule over ruins. Such is the will
I'm so sorry, Jackson.
The great
Get a
Only the island home of the high elves.
what's I'm thinking of? Get a
unscathed.
grocery bag.
And
Hopefully it was a solid one at least.
the great Vortex.
Well, I understand many of y'all are Europeans and it's mornings. Am I feeling better? I'm feeling a little better.
The Skaven covered its vast power.
It's up and down right now.
Dies. The twin-tailed comet is oft seen.
It's morning where I am.
But this
I wanted to
time
start
the
at
wind
7
has
this morning,
disturbed
but
the wind
I decided to go ahead and eat breakfast and take the dog on a walk and do all that stuff and just get it out of the way.
halls of the Under Empire. The Council of 13 has gathered. A time to scheme of opportunity.
I kill dwarf things in Pillar City. No, no! Clan wars go to Southlands. hunt for Warpstone. More's a puppet minion. Pestilence infest Lastria.
And then Tretch just randomly shows up.
Warpstone for council plan. Come, scribe slave. Work to do. Comet makes elf things weak. Council wants power of the Vortex. Just as prophecy demands. So it's true. You read markings on the black pillar. Then you know we must find the Screaming One. Find out how to control the Vortex. Oh yes, Master. But a large tribute of Warpstone will that demon require if we summon him.
Dude, Sharma, my dog is way too big to be mistaken for a Skaven. My brother's dogs, who I featured on the channel for a little bit.
And flee yourself, your impertinence. Oh, it will be done, your worship.
What the heck? Hey, Cold Rage. Alright, we finally got through the frickin' intro. Tretch Craven Tail, Grand Chieftain of the Deep Warrens, has been sent far from Clan Rich's traditional territory in the Dark Lands. Leader of the clan, Lord Doomclaw, has ordered Tretch to establish a tailhold in the shores of Nagaroth, land steeped in darkness and warpstone. However, Grey Seer Volskreek speaks to the Council of 13 in order much of the precious green stuff collected for rituals must be continue to be cast. The race is on. The Vortex will be claimed by Clan Rictus. I wonder if in the third game they give us the Darklands and they open up Crookback Mountain. I wonder if they're going to move Tretch on the Mortal Empires campaign. Or if they're just going to leave him in Nagaroth. Yeah, my dog had a phenomenal walk this morning. There were all sorts of frickin' rabbits outside. She was trying to yank my arm off. She's a 100-pound dog, and she can pull when she wants to. Yeah, I hope they move him. But I also want to keep a Skaven faction in Nagaroth. I really like the Skaven over there. Well, yeah, it's Skaven. Like, Thanquol could go anywhere is the nice thing about Thanquol. I actually would find it moderately hilarious if they put Thanquol in Nagaroth to replace Tretch. I think that would be really funny. Yes, I am going to do a Mortal Empires campaign soon, Prnyama, but because Norska is coming out this month, and rumor has it the next DLC is coming out this month alongside it, I'm going to wait until that, and then we're going to do Mortal Empires. But I don't want to do Mortal Empires until they added Norska, because I hate the modern Norskins. Yeah, and then we just did a vote today, and Tretch won by a fucking landslide. I'll tell you all that much. My goodness. Like, whew, I think there were like 50 votes, and Tretch destroyed it. I was actually pretty surprised.
I, Tretch, have sneak into Elfthing's lands undetected. Lucky, maybe, but I take credit glory, yes, yes. Elf things to the east don't know I'm here. Kill, slay them, and find Warpstone. More horrible, brave elf things to the south. Rumors of huge Warpstone deposits here too. Take Steel, Nagaroth, and the Vortex for Clan Rictus. Then Council will have seat for Grand Chieftain of the Deep Warrens. Yes, yes!
I like Rictus's voice actor. He's not like gravelly deep. Are lore videos now always going to be the 1050? No, Tristan, no. It's a new it's a type of series, but no, like when Carrick 8 Peaks week is finished, like each of those videos will be as long as they need to be. So like Belagar will probably be like 45 minutes if I had to guess. Queek will probably be like an hour. Skarsnik will easily be an hour and a half. Skarsnik has a ridiculous storyline as far as like how long it is. Alright, let's get this party started. So, where's the nearest warpstone deposit? It is the Anvil of Vol? Is that what that is? Yeah, Vol's Anvil. Okay. Alright, but first we want to conquer a province as quickly as we can. So we need the Twisted Glade and the Monolith. So let's go kill some elf things. Yes, yes. Alright. So iron would be useful, but I'm not gonna get that just yet. I really would like I'm going to replace this one as soon as I capture a small settlement. So let's go ahead and grab the public order building. I'm going to run over and kill these elves. Are elves immune to warpstone mutation? No. They're a tiny bit more resistant to it than humans are. But they are not immune to it, no. If they're overexposed to it, bad things will happen to them. They can still get tentacle arms and all this stuff. This is on hard. We did a quick vote in chat, and most people just wanted it to be hard so that it was, like, not too bad. I usually play on either very hard or hard. Are lizardmen immune to mutation? Nothing is immune to mutation. Lizardmen are immune to chaos corruption as far as their minds are concerned, so they can't be corrupted by chaos like every other race in the Warhammer world can be, but they can still be mutated by enough warpstone or enough stuff like that, like the way that the Skaven fought the Lizardmen during the first Great War of Lustria. Was one of the things that the Skaven did frequently is that they would take poison mixed with warpstone and dump it in the spawning pools of the Lizardmen, which would mutate, which just destroyed the spawning pool because all the Lizardmen that came out of it were like malformed and not properly, they were just all kinds of messed up. Well, this is kind of a not advantageous map. Oh yeah, I forget that I have Vanguard with everyone with Tretch. Thank goodness, because it would have sucked to deploy downhill like that. And Tretch starts off with such an all-star cast. Like, holy crap. We'll send the Death Runners around the back. Alright, and this does not... This makes Tretch stock and unspottable, but not his army. Okay. What? Where's my opponent? Find him! Those elf things think they can hide from me. Have you ever played Legendary? Yeah, I've played Legendary and beaten it with most races. I don't enjoy Legendary. I think they give the AI too many buffs, and it's just such a hassle. Where the hell is the AI? Like, clearly they're hiding somewhere. Oh, here they are. Let's see, let's come around here. A stalking Hyro Titan. Well, if you play an allied game on ladder, I mean, theoretically, you could do something like, you could take, like, a Night Goblin Shaman with Night Shroud and a Tomb King's player, and just cast Night Shroud on the Hyro Titan and turn invisible, which would be pretty hilarious. Well, Sotek, that depends on what Sotek is exactly. Likely, yes, he's completely immune to Chaos Corruption, but whether Sotek is actually like a member of the Old Ones or a creation of theirs, or even maybe a there's a lot of different things Sotek could be. Some of which are like, you know, maybe he is a chaos god of a sort, just like the Lizardman's interpretation of them. Or he's the Lizardman's emotions made manifest, which would kind of sort of make him like a chaos god. Not exactly, but somewhat. Okay, let's spread out a little better, guys, so we can get some better shooting going. We're gonna bring the Death Runners around the back. I really like Clan Rictus's colors. They have a good color scheme. Yes, by all means, lead the Doom Wheel back into the large engagement. Alright, that group's shattered, so I'm going to bring the Doom Wheel. Whee! Just grinding in here. Let's pop a big leadership buff. Alright, we're going to send the slaves to deal with them. Turn around the Death Runners to deal with them. I'd say this is going pretty well so far. Storm Vermin are doing an excellent job just cutting people up. Stay on him. Doom Wheel! Slaves, stay on those archers. Make yourselves useful. Dude, I cannot wait for the Lizardman Skaven DLC. Like, because it has to be Sotek themed. And, like, when and if we get Ten and Juan, I'm just going to be over the moon. Like, you can bet the instant we get Ten and Juan, we're doing a full Mortal Empires campaign with him. Probably a Vortex campaign too. We're probably just gonna go like absolute ham. So where's my Doom Wheel? Let's send him after them instead. Get him, Tretch.
Wear lucky helmet hat.
Yelling about his lucky helmet. Jarek, that would be hilarious. Like, you run up to like a Dark Elf Spearman unit, and like in tabletop, it's like, oh no, that one guy's an assassin, and then as you swing, it's like, haha, just kidding, we're all assassins. Well, hopefully they have a plan for. Hopefully they have a plan for Thankful. He's got to come at some point. He's way too famous not to do. What units am I expecting for the DLC? Which one? Why do people not take Skitter Leap and Night Shroud spells? Because they're kind of hard to use, I think. Hello, Turnbar. Also, hello, Massive Breaker. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Leap of Faith, hello.
Nothing can stop me.
We're gonna eat them because we need all the food we can get in this area. Alright, so we leveled up. So what I'm thinking for the Lizardman Skaven DLC is I'm still in the camp where I think they are going to do Thankful. Let's see, looting settlements, ambush chance. I want to do ambush chance.
Chieftain of the Deep Warrens.
Let's see, normally I'd kind of run away, but I think I'm just going to go after the Twisted Glade. Actually, let's go after the Monolith first. Alright, and Hotek's Column, let's go ahead and break this down since I'm not going to be in range to use it. But I'm thinking Thankful versus Ten and Juan. For new units, I'm thinking the Skaven are going to get Gisele's, Let's see. I'm thinking Gisele's. I'm thinking maybe some of the other weapons teams like Plague Wind mortars or rattling guns, stuff like that. For the Lizardmen, I'm expecting the Troglodon, Salamanders, and Razordons. That's my guess. Let's bring 2 stacks here.
Make us ready for fight, Scrap.
See, where is the nearest food place? If I remember right, it's down over here in the Black Coast. Alright, let's see. Iron's not really going to help us just yet. So let's go with the hidden lair so I can get assassins sooner rather than later. Alright, so they've got 2 contingents of shooters. So I'm gonna want 2 of these. The Engine of the Gods, yes. Ripperdactyls, yes. Yeah, there's a ton of stuff they could do for the Lizardmen that would be fairly easy. I do earnestly worry that they might not put them all in. The Skink Orc, so because we've got the Troglodon, the Engine of the Gods, which is just a reskin, or like adding to the Stegodon. You've got then the Salamander and the Razordon, who are a reskin of each other, but they have different shooting attacks. But they're the really big thing I'm hoping for. Ripperdactyls seem very easy to do. Skaven aren't missing as much as the Lizardmen are. But for the Skaven, I would not be surprised if they invent some new units. If we're really lucky, we might get Storm Fiends. That would be amazing, but I'm not keeping my fingers crossed on that one. Oh, I would also really like a Vermin Lord, if possible. Alright, they've got more range than we do, so we do want to kind of just get up in their face and start tearing them limb from limb. We're going to send the Death Runners around the back.
Attack from rear! Alright, alright! Death Runners!
Charge! Alright, we're just gonna bomb the heck out of the Dark Shards to try and get them off the field as quickly as possible. We gotta keep this Doom Wheel running. It's gonna be instrumental that he stays on the move. Yeah, good charge. Alright, and then we're going to bring them into the back of this flank. We're going to summon some Skaven here. I'm going to ride around this way. Squeak is going to attack the enemy lord. Y'all attack them. Oh, this will be a good charge. You know, there's a lot of Dark Elves, and it's like, okay, let's see if we can get the Death Runners to take out these ranged units. Come on, Doomwheel. You made a hole for yourself. Plow your way back out. Ooh, that was a little, almost too thick of a patch. Alright, let's go plow over here. We're just gonna ram our way through here. And we're gonna carry on and ram through here. Good job. I should be able to pass through my own units a little easier. Let's get these slaves back. Let's summon some more slaves over here. Let's bring these guys around the back. Okay, he's got his murderous mastery going, or prowess. Gonna bring the Doom Wheel back around. And we're gonna plow right into this group here. Let's fall back Tretch for the moment. We need to break one of these flanks so we can fold in. Alright, we're gonna throw down a leadership buff. I'm just gonna keep running. try and lure this Dark Elf Lord away from the fight. Okay, good. We broke this group. Now I'm gonna come back in and plow through this group over here.
Protect me!
We're gonna come right in on the back of these bleak shards. Good job. Let's go after the enemy lord and see if we can take him out. That would be very helpful. Let's ride on in here, cause a mess. We need to take out these dread spears. Or not dread spears, bleak corsairs. How's it going on the Apex series? It's going slowly. It's been hard to write lately, but we're getting there. This is not necessarily going super well, but the good news is we can always fall back, grab more troops, and come back. We just gotta get rid of all these damn ranged units. Alright, I need to get Queek out of here. Doom Wheel, save me! If I can get rid of all these ranged units, I can probably just plow them to death with my Doom Wheel. Come on, chugga chugga! Alright, we broke all this stuff. Let's charge the enemy lord. Just to give my lord some space. And let's go deal with this unit over here. They're gonna keep running, that's fine. You know what? No, don't turn and shoot. Just keep running until Tretch rallies. Once Tretch rallies, we can get something done. Okay, good. I'm gonna run this way. One of my other melee units would rally. That would be fantastic. I'm gonna pop this on myself so I can turn unspottable. Thanks for whoever just subscribed. Appreciate it. I went with Tretch. Yes, because that's what the people voted for. The people wanted Tretch, so Tretch is what I'm giving them. Let's see, if we can, we want to loop around and throw shit at these guys. We're faster than the Dark Elves, so we should be able to outrun them. Alright, let's go this way. Let's see if I can free up these slaves here. Oh, they can see me. Run away! Oh, you got your GF into Idoneth Deepkin? Good job, man. Idoneth are solid. I'm gonna go plow into this group back here. Oh no, I'm out of warp lightning shots. That is no bueno. That makes this much harder than I want it to be. Alright, let's turn around and shoot these guys. Let's see if I can get off one volley. Oh gosh. Alright, and then we're gonna turn and shoot at these guys while he chases this crap off. Our speed should be... Oh, it's only barely faster than theirs. That's not good. I may have made a mistake there. Go back. I need to get Tretch to intercept this Dread Spear unit. See if we can do some leadership damage here. Get him! Ugh! Slingers, melee mode! This is ridiculous. Alright, let's bring him around the back here. Give these slaves a much needed reprieve. And of course the slaves broke. Gosh dang it, y'all couldn't have held on for 2 more milliseconds. Oh good, they rallied. Shoot! I love when they stand in neat orderly lines like this, so I can just charge in and like kill a bunch of them. Oh, don't break again. Come on, guys. This Doom Wheel is just like single-handedly trying to save the day. Oh, they stopped. Tretch, run!
Now, ready now. Quick, fast.
Okay, good. We broke that unit, or shattered it rather. Now I've just got to shatter this unit right here of Dread Spheres. Okay, they're out of ammo. That's really good. Good job. Pull through. Pull through. Come on. We don't want to get stuck here. Let's go help Tretch. Let's see. Elizabeth are amazing, that's true. Alright, we're gonna have Tretch chase these guys off. Oh, you know what? Doom will go save them so we have that unit available. I'm gonna go throw all the ammo we have left at this Dreadlord over here. I honestly think we've got this. I just gotta get all these slaves back to where Tretch is so they have his leadership buff. I'm playing on large. I generally don't enjoy Ultra that much. Volley! Everybody a little bit counts, I guess. Alright, let's fall back to where Tretch is. I find Ultra to not be as well balanced as far as like how magic works and stuff, and plus it just kind of puts... I don't know, I don't really understand the allure of Ultra. But that's just me. Charge back in there, come on. Good job. Hurry up and shatter him. This has turned into such a long fight. It's almost been 20 minutes of just like continuously back and forthing with the Dark Elves. Yeah, you're Dark Elves. Shoot, get. Which of the legendary lords do I consider the most fun to use, just as a character not factoring in their campaign? I honestly think Mazdamundi's the most fun. He really makes you feel like you get a good bang for your buck. Okay, we shattered that group, so now we can go after this swordsman pack here. Just gonna throw everything we have at this Dreadlord. He doesn't have his shield facing the right way, so we might actually get some half-decent damage in. I say as, like, nearly every single shot misses. Oh, look how bunched up they are. Gimme, gimme. Ooh. Alright, we do want to avoid the Dreadlord, because he's like the biggest threat still on the field. Oh no, don't fucking stand there and fight. It's not what you're good at. Let the slaves tank the charge. Oh good, they broke. Now we just have to shatter them. Run away from the Dreadlord! Fucking love the Doom Wheel. This is a fucking lawnmower.
They squash the musket.
Don't stop pursuing them till they're shattered. Run faster, slaves! Run faster! Tretch, you can walk. Try and conserve some of your energy. Just gonna run that one random dude over. Alright, they're dealt with. 2 units left to deal with. Anyone tried Mixu's new Grim Burlixen? No. Is that a mod? That's another thing I want to start soon. A series that's like people leave recommended mods and I play through them and give my thoughts. That could be a good one. See ya. They're just like, nope. Okay, they shattered. There's one thing left on this entire field. And I'm coming for him. The Doom Wheel approaches. Oh man. It's destiny time. Tee. This is what it feels like playing against tournament players in like the big tournaments. you inevitably get to a point where they're able to... God damn, that Lord is like super fast. When they get the charge animation going.
Quick, quick.
Excuse me, coming through.
Charges, don't squat. Our tail is yours. Slingers.
Slingers, let's just...
Oh, yes. Scream Ricato crack. Good, good.
You know what? Just swarm her, and I'll just keep knocking her down, and we'll have Tretch just stand here, being annoying.
What?
Pardon me. It's a good thing the AI can't type in chat, because I can only imagine what kind of colorful language it would be using if it could feel frustration. Excuse me, coming through. Tretch, why don't you... Whoa, no you don't. You leave Tretch alone. Tretch is the only thing holding this army together still. Okay, not that far. I need your leadership aura at least.
We obey. Doom wheel. Boom, boom. Quick. Faster, scurry. Get to the leap. That's the stab.
Yeah, I imagine the field test for Doom Wheels is pretty much they just like line up a bunch of Skaven slaves like they do at those monster truck rallies, and then just ride the Doom Wheel over them and see how it performs. I will say she is a very tenacious lord. I'll give her that much. Ah, she's breaking. She broke. Victory! Kill her. Finish her. No one escapes. And of course the slaves are like about to break because they're like freaking out. Oh jeez. Well, sorry for that long game. Sweet Jesus, 246 kills on the Doom Wheel. The Storm Vermin did really well too. Just what orc units would I like to see? Oh man, if I could get orcs with spears, black orcs with shields, if I could get a black orc big boss. Alright, I'll keep that in mind, Great Book of Grudges. I intend to try SFO 2 again soon in the future. Oh man, we were heavily outnumbered by Dark Elves of all things, but...
victory only.
Thank you for the donation, Leap of Faith. That was an interesting little scuffle there. Alright, I don't really think I need above a level 1 settlement, so let's just grab the level 1. Thank you very much for the donation, I appreciate it. Alright. What's the monolith got built here? That's not what we want here. Whew, what a game. Hello, Jacob Schoening. Jarek 12, if I haven't already welcomed you, welcome. Should give that driver a raise. Nah, man, we should have him assassinated because clearly he's too good and he's a threat. He'll eventually backstab us. That's just the way Skaven are. Which legendary lord do I think is the most weakened in the jump from campaign to custom battle? Ooh, so which lord makes the weakest transition? I would say Balthazar Gelt still makes the weakest transition between the two. Because his armor buffs in campaign are, like, ridiculously useful. Okay, let's grab another 2 points in Ancient Cunning so I can have a really high chance to ambush. And at the monolith, we want to build a clan pit. And then we're going to go 50% of the way so I can strike a raiding stance to get a little bit of food. Oh wait, you don't get food in raiding stance? I thought you did. Oh wait, that's because I'm in the wrong stance. Derp. I was like, what? Alright, and then we'll make our way to the Twisted Glade, and after we capture this, we're gonna go after the Warpstone. Why Tretch? Because we did a vote earlier this morning, and I think a good like 40 or 50 people voted, and Tretch won by a landslide. It wasn't even close. Alright, we're going to be able to actually recruit more troops now, so we're going to run over here and grab some more troops. So let's grab 2 units of Night Runners. And then let's grab another unit of Skaven slaves. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's do slaves. And then we'll run over here and actually we only have 1 army right now, so let's make it clan rats. And then we'll probably build up a 20 stack of just cheap shit and then come over here and attack this. Imagine what would happen if you had an army of Doom Wheels. You would just win unless there was a wall involved. That's true. Techless does take a bit of a beating transitioning between the two. Construct a nest lair. Duly noted. Which I think that's, yeah, it's level 3. Yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade this. And we're gonna pick up, let's pick up... I don't really feel like I need Night Runners with slings. Let's just grab 2 units of slaves and another unit of clan rats. We want to outnumber the Twisted Glade. That's kind of the most important thing. Hello, Fraser Watson.
We make claw pact, yes, yes. Strong oath, never broken. Good, good.
You want a gift? Screw you, get out of here. Let's see. Thinking about starting a Techless campaign, would I suggest Mortal Empires or Vortex? Personally, I think Techless's Mortal Empires campaign is better because he starts closer to Ulthuan. It's also easier to take over. It's also easier to take over the Ulthuan, or get to Ulthuan and like establish a solid relationship with them. They're both pretty fun though. How many units does he have? Because I don't want to be outnumbered. 15. I'm still outnumbered. Let's do one of these, and then one of these, and one of these. I actually find slaves to be immensely useful. Lizardman campaign anytime? Yes, we will probably be starting a Krokgar narrative let's play after Norska and all that other crap releases. Most likely. Yeah, because remember, if we forge pacts with people as Tretch, if we break our pact with them, we gain bonuses to our empire. So it's in our favor to betray people. Do I think they should add stat boost items to multiplayer? I think abilities only is much easier to balance and safer, honestly. Alright, awesome. We leveled up this so we can grab the clan barracks. And then... let's see... I think we're gonna build... yeah, we're gonna build the marble thing, and then the final slot we're going to do a... we're going to do a... I'm having a brain fart. Oh, jeez. Feel pretty confident we can beat this, but we need more... well, no, not necessarily. I can just go around them. Well, no, see, I have a 20 stack. He's got Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Ooh, he's got me outnumbered. Let's get 4 stacks of Menace below. We should be able to win this. What is the biggest betrayal you guys did in a campaign? Oh man, I have done some pretty nasty betrayals in my time. Like, I know I have played numerous campaigns where like an allied AI will capture like a single settlement that I want that's like part of my province, even though they're my ally, and I'll just totally backstab and kill them just to get a full province, to get the provincial bonus. I've done that numerous times. Jarek, I do agree. It'd be nice to see those items available. I don't know if they'd be easy to balance. I don't know if they'd be hard to balance or not. Alright. And we're just gonna get right up in the Dark Elves' face and just try and swarm around them. We do want our front line to be the more sturdy troops who are actually gonna hold the line. This Dark Elf little encampment. God, it's so hard to see the white deployment on the really shiny parts of the snow. And then we've got our slinger line in the back. And then we're going to put our doom wheel to go around the flank. And we're going to send a lot of slaves around the flanks to try and go cut off the ranged units. We'll have one group here to just give us additional numbers. My helmet hat! As long as I've got my helmet hat, I can't lose. There are monster trading settlements? Are there really? Someone, I'll have to look into that. That actually sounds extremely interesting. Alright, we're gonna send Eshin, regular Eshin guys around the flanks, because they're better if they can throw stuff into people's backs. Alright, so we're just gonna make this whole thing one big control group. These guys are gonna be a control group. And then these... yeah, these 3 can be a group. These 2 can be a group, and your group. Alright. Let's kill some Dark Elves. Charge! Alright. And then, oops, nope. Wrong control group. Send these guys around the back. Send these guys around the back. Send you to go ahead and start charging here. Alright, so like we're gonna send these Skaven slaves. Let's send the ones with spears after them. You 2 can come around this way. You can come right around here. You can go this way. We're gonna send the spears after them. You're gonna come this way. And things are already degenerating completely into madness, which is just the way I like it. Oh, look at all these Dark Shard units we're catching. It's beautiful. Let's get the... Okay, good job, Doom Wheel. Let's bring him around to just get this group out of the way. I need to start looking into upgrading my PC soon. It's getting a little old. Some clan rats here and here. Just ride the Doom Wheel around. Move you guys up. I'm gonna move these guys up and throw into here. I would say things are not going super well for the Dark Elves at this moment. Alright, we're just gonna plow our way through here. Good job, good job. We need to keep all of these archer units busy. Just tear those archer units limb from limb. Alright, let's go ahead and make these guys melee to start chasing down stuff. These slaves are just breaking and running. Alright, they've got their thing going. This is when... Oh, Tretch, we need to get you out of there, bro. Oh, I got the World's Edge armor? I didn't even see when I picked that up. That's plus 60 armor, though. I'll take that. Need to get out of here. Where's the Doom Wheel? Doom Wheel. Leadership buff. And I'm going to turn invisible. See you. I'm out. Alright, so clearly we're doing good in various aspects, but our entire line breaking here was kind of annoying. What's going on in this forest? Just generally annoying things. Okay. We need to summon some more clan rats back here. Alright, let's send in the Doom Wheel to plow through this big pack. Doom Wheel! Beautiful. Alright, let's start plowing into these archers now. We need the Dark Elves, like, super buff to wear off. It makes them so much harder to deal with than they normally are. Okay, I need this big pack to break. I don't know if we're going to win this one. This is looking a little nerve-wracking. Separate! Separate! Be smart, run different directions. Good job, Doom Wheel. Way to bust that can right open. Okay, now we're gonna bring him around and start hammering this little pocket of ranged units. Okay, we shattered that group. Let's move on to the next one. Let's get into here. Oh, Doom Wheel! Get him out of there. Get him out of there. He's too expensive to lose. Oh, run a smart direction. Oh dear. I think we may have bitten off more than we could chew with this one. Oh, yep, here comes the shatter. Get the Doom Wheel out! Just concede defeat, get the Doom Wheel out! Dang, we got a lot of kills, but the, man, when that murderous prowess kicked in, those crossbows just whooped the crap out of our slave line. We'll have to fall back. Chariot of the Dark Gods. Dude, Doom Wheels in Doom Wheels were in Vermintide 1. They weren't moving, but you blow them up in one of the missions. Hopefully the Doom Wheel survived. I'm gonna be super sad face if it died. Okay, good. It survived. Oh, we lost our Storm Vermin though. Alright, we gotta fall back.
I had to go, leave.
Dang, we're gonna need more sneaky sneak traps to win that fight. Retreat! We're playing on hard. But we were outnumbered, which being outnumbered is never great with Skaven. Do I know Sathara Belkick? Yeah, the Tirnock lady. Oh no, he's gonna catch us. Ah, dang it, I screwed up with Tretch. I forget with Tretch you're supposed to... Alright, so we're gonna actually get a bunch of these stacks because food doesn't really matter as much at this point. Because even if I don't use any... I'm still in the mid tier, so let's... Yeah, we're just gonna go max uses. Yeah, so Thara Belkek is the female princess of Tiranoc that they made as a joke, because she's a nod to Surtha. She's a nod to Surtha Ek. I think CA will do justice to the Demonettes. Yeah, they might. I imagine they'll look a little different, but I mean the new ones. Like the 8th edition Demonettes look pretty good without being like too over the top. So, alright, we are just going to pummel the crap out of them from up top this ridge. And we're going to let the slaves take the initial beating. Clan Rats will come in behind. Tretch will do his back. The Doom Wheel, we're going to hide in the back. We won't use it unless as a last resort. Alright, these guys should be able to take out those crossbow units. But this is going to be a hard game to win. So we're just going to have to do our best. Hello, Misha. Swarm them! Swarm them, I say! Alright, we're gonna throw down a leadership buff, and I'm gonna dive in on this guy. We gotta take out the ranged units if we even want to have a hope. Alright, we're gonna activate the World's Edge armor. Hurry, guys, hurry. Ooh, a lot of our battle lines already collapsing. Get out there, Tretch. They just have too many crossbow units, which crossbows are super good at just throwing, or just cutting down Skaven. Right, you go after that unit. You go after this unit. Yep, keep running. Split up, divide and conquer. We need to force them apart. Tretch, I would rather you did not duel the angry Dark Elf Lord. Alright, run in 3 directions. Let's try and make this hard for them at least. Get out of there, get out of there. Do not engage. Do not engage. We just have to take out all of the ranged units, and then we might have a chance. Might. Fall back. Cut them down! Cut them all down! Alright, we're gonna bring in the Doom Wheel to help deal with the enemy Lord and just cycle charge him. Alright, Murderous Mastery or Prowess is activated. This is Danger Zone time. Oh, get away from me! So we want to minimize fighting during this time. We just want to absolutely stay away from him. No, Tretch, Tretch, get the hell out of there. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Get out of there. Get out of there. Do not fight. I repeat, do not fight. Run away! Run away for all you're worth! We do not fight fair. We are Skaven. We fight dirty, unreasonably so. Okay, turn off that mode and get your butts moving. Tretch, just find a nice place to hide in the forest, because that's about all you're good for. Alright, next we gotta take out this unit of crossbows. I want y'all to head this way. Y'all carve them up. You can do a little damage here. Just get a nice quick volley, start running again. Alright. Wait, no, trade off. Trade off. Turn and shoot, turn and shoot. Doom wheel, run distractions. Alright, good, good. Now we go after this group. Tretch is safe, that's all that matters. Good. The tide is turning! Yeah, they're just terrified. Stay on them. Fall back. Lead him away from these guys so they can just shoot him in the back. Let him have it. Oh, shoot. Start running. Oh god, there's nowhere to run. Good job. Don't waste any more ammo. Run away! Let's see. Alright, we're gonna need you guys to help take care of this security. Okay, they're shattered. That's good. So I can run over here and start putting shots into these, I can start putting shots into these guys. Fire the warp lightning cannon! Preferably don't miss.
Quick, quick! Faster study! Fight, fight! Stab, stab!
Ooh, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out.
Onwards! Skaven slaves! Skaven, yes, yes!
Alright, stop shooting. I think they got it.
March, retreat! Quick, quick! Now, move! Faster study! March, study, yes! Now, move! March, study, yes! Retreat! Now, move! Hasten, hurry! Squeak, squeak! Skip to the leap! Yes, yes, yes!
We can't afford to lose this fight, because if we do, Tretch dies. We're just gonna kind of drive alongside these guys until they break.
Faster study!
Can I terrify them? Okay, good job. Good job. Save your ammo. You can chase them off. Good. The only thing left, I think, is their Dreadlord, who's gonna come popping out of this forest in a second. But we'll be ready for him.
Time to go!
Yeah, how are you doing today, Misha? Archaon isn't that good online. Archaon's okay. He's very okay. One thing that I've talked to like Turn a lot about him is that Archaon, funny enough, is actually pretty good if you strip him of like all of his spells. Like if you strip him of everything except for just his combat abilities, he's actually a pretty okay lord. Alright, so we've got our sacrificial group up here. We're just gonna speed up time until that Dreadlord shows up. There he is. Alright, everybody, fire everything! I don't want to send in the Doom Wheel while they're firing. Alright, charge! Hold your fire! Hold your fire! Oh shoot! Do y'all see this? Do y'all see this? The Doom Wheel has 0 HP and it's still fighting. What? What? It's a 0 health Doom Wheel that's still fighting. Or it's still working. What the fuck? Clearly, Clan Rictus invested really well on that one. That was a worthwhile purchase. All right, slingers, pull away. Volley! Volley! Keep firing till we're out of ammo, damn it!
Forward, backwards, moving. Yes, master. Scurry. Scurry, yes, yes. Guide us.
Alright, we're out of ammo. Charge! Hold your fire.
Not running.
Dude, I'm gonna be amazed if the Doom Wheel ends up like actually somehow surviving this.
Go. For the vermin's hide. Agreed.
Whoop!
Yes.
Run away!
Slingers. Scream rickato crack.
We need another volley into her face.
Rick-a-rack. Rocky chargers.
Alright, it's not gonna get much better than that. Alright, Night Runners, let's do this. Get those twin daggers out!
Not worth it.
Cut her down, damn it! Cut her down! I really don't want to have to commit Tretch to this, but I might have to. Urgh. I'm not going to commit just yet. I'm just trying to get my leadership buff in range. Get around her. Get a complete surround, damn it. Kill her! Kill her! You don't smell anything, just keep fighting. See if I can sneak Tretch in around the back. Yeah, he's been sitting like still for the longest time and he's still very tired. Keep fighting, keep fighting. Just get her down low enough that Tretch can run up and backstab her. That's all I need you to do. No, don't flee. Shameful display. Ah! I have no choice. Break her! Yes! Yes! Tretch at the very end! Good job, Tretch. Way to shake her at the very last second. Jesus. This has been a very intense campaign so far, and we're only like 3 fights into it. Okay, so we kind of lost everything, but at least Tretch didn't die. So it's kind of a toss-up. Ah, the Doom Wheel died. Damn it! I'll make sure he didn't die in vain, though. Oh man, we got a. The good news is though we killed that huge army of Dark Elves. Look at that; they're completely wiped out. So the settlement is not very well defended at this point. Yeah, really. Yeah, really, Tristan. Warhammer battles are too quick. Meanwhile, Sotek is like lucky to get it below 20 minutes. Alright, I really want to get Draft Master so we can get higher level troops. Looting settlement, recruitment. Let's get bonded service. Awesome. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're just going to click this, and we're going to combine everyone to make their health pools not absolute garbage. Then I'm going to run back here, take an encampment stance, and we're going to just hire a buttload of guys and go swarm back over the Dark Elves again. Sirag, it's kind of a toss up. Like, on one hand, I always found it kind of funny when you would see, like, in Shogun 2, like, just constant little duels going on a battlefield, which is probably not at all what a battle would look like. It'd probably just be mass chaos. I kind of prefer the Warhammer system where it's everyone just sort of swinging wildly. Oh, good, we upgraded our monolith here. That is awesome. So we have access to dudes with shields now. Good, so they'll be a little less bad at fighting. This is hard difficulty. Which campaign is my favorite? I really like the Beastman campaigns. I think Krokgar's campaign is my favorite so far. But if I had to pick one. All right, we need more. I can't buy Skaven slave slingers. Just super annoying. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go all out on the clan rats. All right, we'll attack them next turn. We still have our World Edge armor, which is pretty nice. The Twisted Glade will fall, damn it. When will I finally release my lore video about how Stardew Valley takes place in the Warhammer universe but post end times? I've never even played that. Is it good? Maybe that'll be one of the games we try on the other stream. Yeah, I know you want me to go take the fucking thing. Shut up. It's over, elf. For too long, you've been a thorn in my side. See, food doesn't even fucking matter at this point. We need to get these dark elves out of this province. No, the food reworks are not in the game yet. That's coming out with Norska, which thank God, because like with Tretch, it's impossible to get food. Like, I think I vaguely know where the nearest food settlement is, which is where we're gonna beeline. But until then, we're just gonna be basically suffering at negative food. I mean, after I capture this province, it's not as bad because then you can just constantly raid over and over and over and over again. Like, you just sit somewhere, raid, attack, sack, raid, attack, sack, raid, attack, sack, until you have successfully garnered enough food. But it's hard to get a consistent amount of food up. Alright, you two dweebs can absorb the initial charge. And look at all these glorious clan rats ready to die for me. Alright, we are just going to make it rain on these dark elves. We'll send you guys around the back. I miss my Doom Wheel already. I am super sad right now. I swear, we'll make sure he didn't die for nothing. Even though that is typically how people die in Skavendom, is for no reason. Charge! Okay, where are the shades? The shades should be the highest priority. There they are. Oh, wait, no, those were not. Those were dark shards. Slingers, find me some shades. There they are. They are highest priority because they have low armor and no shields. Tretch, fall back a little bit. Let's throw down some leadership buffs. I'm gonna come around here so I can help attack places where I will have an advantage. You chase you, you chase you, you chase them. You chase... No, I want you to fall back in here. You come in here. You activate. Charge. 2, I want y'all on guard stance. Redistribute. Continue firing. Cut them down! Alright, we'll just try and cut down these flanks as fast as we can, and once the flanks are dealt with, we can go from there. Close that breach.
Ready, ready. Night runners. Ready, ready. What orders? Stand, stand. What? Die, die, die.
Don't stop chasing. Come on, get him. No one escapes the Vermintide. Good job. You chase the fleeing unit. You fall in on the non-fleeing unit. Alright, Tretch, I think it's time for you to fall back to a more advantageous position. It's so much nicer once Tretch gets the Tretch's Raiders ability. Because then he gets the buff to all of his guys when they're winning. Good job, good job. Start on leadership buff here. Eventually, come on, throw it down, throw it down, throw it down. Get back in there, plug up that hole. I'm gonna go get that Dreadlord. Daggers out. Come here, you. Work on this flank. Let's block off these Dark Elves from attacking Tretch. How are these guys still here? Get rid of them. You guys, focus those crossbowmen over there. You plug up this hole. Clan rats, stay after those spears. You stay after those. They're gone. Alright. Get Tretch out of there. Get those fucking idiots out of my sight. More Skaven! More Skaven! Alright. It's over. We've successfully expunged the Dark Elves from our realm. Well, at least this part of it. Yeah, Jackrat, essentially, like, the problem with the food system right now is clearly when it was designed, they didn't, I think as far ahead as the late game. Because the fact that you take a penalty for food for every army, every settlement is ridiculous. It just builds up so fast, especially since you know, as Skaven, you figured you'd be incentivized to expand very quickly. But Skaven are actually the exact opposite. Alright, since we're just going to go ahead and use what food we have to get this to a level 2 settlement. Oh, we got a messenger, nice. Alright. Awesome. So we have dealt with that faction, and we control a province now, which is great, because now we can get expansionist planning to make buildings cheaper. Yeah, we're actually going to go ahead and grab 2 points in life is cheap. Actually, yeah, that's fine. Let's do 1 point in life is cheap, and then grab lightning strike. Oh, wait, no, I have access to Quartermaster. Yeah, we're going to do Quartermaster first. Because that makes everything cheaper. Alright, and we're going to wait till next turn to build anything new. Because we'll get a 10% discount. Lizardmen don't have gender. No. Lizardmen are non-gendered. They simply are. Because they're created from spawning pools. Spawning pools are like crazy ancient technology that nobody really understands. Lizardmen seem to have a vague sense of emotion, but it seems to be more due to it's less about having emotion, and it's more about what's the best way to describe it? They kind of have more like instincts. Some of them have vague emotions, but they don't feel emotions like we do. Let's grab a Rattling Warren for now here. And then I'm also going to build an Alarmed Tunnel because we're playing a Vortex campaign, which if you ever play a Vortex campaign, you should know that means you need to invest a ton into defenses, because otherwise when enemy armies, Chaos armies spawn, they're just going to mess your day up. Alright, Val's Anvil is our next target. Okay, we haven't wiped out this faction. I think this is their last settlement. Yeah, the Forgebound have one more settlement left, so we're going to go... That's going to be our first priority, is to wipe out the Forgebound, so they don't rebuild and come back and try and stab us in the back like I would them. So we're going to scuttle over here and finish them off. And then we're going to go capture the Warpstone. Krokkar... I wouldn't say Krokkar necessarily got mad when Grimlock died. It was more of like... I don't even know how to describe what Krokkar was going... Like, he got mad, yes. But the thing about Lizardmen, it's not that they don't feel emotion. It's that the way they feel emotion is much more subdued and is much... It's very alien to us. So Games Workshop has always kind of tried to describe it as like they don't feel emotion, not in the sense that they don't, but that and we can't comprehend the way they feel because it's so alien to us. Which, of course, killing Grimlock ended up being the worst decision that Skrulk ever made immediately afterwards when Krokkar proceeded to absolutely destroy his face. Man, Skrulk got so fucked, like, immediately after that. Like, he killed Grimlock and he's like, I'm so awesome! And then Krokkar just, like, grabbed his flail, crushed it in his hands, and then just beat the shit out of Skrulk and impaled him. Oh, Krokkar got so mad. Well, Sharma, it's important to remember Skaven and Chaos do not like each other very much.
Good. To seal bond.
You just want money. Yeah, no, that's not happening. Like, Skaven and Chaos do not... They're not necessarily friends. Sometimes they're likes align. Oh, we got fertility rights. That's really gross with Skaven. But I'll take the growth. Alright, it's time to wipe out Blacklight Tower and turn it into a pit.
We will not beg.
It makes me sad that, like, I have him grossly outnumbered and this is still 50-50. Krokkar's appearance on Oprah was really solid. I imagine Krokkar just, like, coming out to the audience and them screaming, and Krokkar just, like, lets out a roar and just fires off, like, a horrible series of volleys from the hand of the gods and just, like, obliterates pieces of the audience in the name of the great plan. Now, Skaven hate everybody. It's more of they backstab anybody to forward their own schemes. Chaos is kind of similar. All the Chaos factions don't really like each other. Like, Beastmen hate Chaos and Skaven, Skaven hate Beastmen and Chaos hate Skaven and Beastmen. Like, they all just hate each other. Alright. These dark elves are on their last leg, and there is no mercy. No mercy from Tretch. And even better, we're not going to kill them right away. We're going to farm them for food. I'm going to turn them into like my little own breeding area for food for my empire. Do y'all think they're in trouble? See, we're just going to fast forward it. I will tell all the slings to focus down the Dark Riders, though. Pop the world armor so that I have an armor. I have armor of 154. What about Femur? Femur are super rapey, evil lizard things. Femur are not nice, and they hate a lot of people. Also, if you see them, you should run for your life, like, as quickly as possible. Because they are absolutely just the worst. Hey, Fal. How do they feel about demons? I mean, most Warriors of Chaos are either scared of demons, work with demons, or seek to exploit demons for their own purpose. It depends on the demon in question. But, like, Warriors of Chaos, they're just like most of the evil races. They just want to get themselves ahead, and they'll do anything and everything to further their own schemes. They don't really care how it impacts, like, the greater scheme. Like, you gotta remember, when it comes to Skaven and demons, their greatest enemy are themselves. Without question. Why should I run? What do you mean? Oh, why should you run? Because Femur are horribly evil little monsters. They were one of the earliest servants of chaos, and the things that they do to survive, their sacrifices and torture and all that stuff is way worse than most other factions. Do people try and exploit the likes of Kairos Fateweaver? Oh, they try. It doesn't work, but they try. Alright, we've got Tretch whipping up on Voliish here. Meanwhile, this stupid hag is, like, slowly cutting her way through my army, which is annoying. More worse than Norskins? I think for humans, it would probably be worse to be caught. It depends. Femur used to... The thing is, their lore has not been updated in a long time, and what we do know about their lore is pretty scant. But they used to have a pretty nasty habit of, like, literally coming out of the mists to kidnap women and drag them back in the mists and use them for breeding, which is not pleasant. Not pleasant. I mean, beastmen do that too. I remember when I was younger, that was one of the most graphic things I had read when I was younger, was the very first book in the Gotrek and Felix series. It doesn't get crazy into detail, but it gets close enough into heavy detail that they manage to heavily, like, there's literally a scene where there's a girl who manages to survive a beastman raid, but she, like, whoops, I did not mean to raise it. That was a misclick. Oh well. Dang it, I was gonna farm them. Oh well. Too late now. Alright, let's get Quartermaster so my army is super cheap. And then we're gonna go grab some Warpstone. But there was some nun or some Shalian priestess or something that got, like, horribly raped by beastmen. Femur, no, they're still around. Femur are Cyclopean lizard monsters, so they're kind of like, oh wait, I haven't done this yet. They're kind of like, they're like roughly the size of Kroxigor, but they only have a single eye, and they're typically, you'll find them in, like, deep swamps and places full of mist, and they're one of the earliest servants of chaos. They existed before Chaos came to the world, but they bargained with Chaos immediately. But then Chaos, since the Fimmer sold their souls, Chaos doesn't really value them anymore. Let's go ahead and do the treasure hunt here and see if we get anything from it. 8-legged fiends! I have never gotten a good thing here. Let's try to avoid the spiders to take the item. Oh, sweet! We got the Talisman of Protection. Nice. I will gladly take that. Alright, so we're not building anything for a little bit, and I don't need growth just this moment. We could use food, but we're not going to make enough that it's worth it. Let's do public order. Yeah, beastmen hate humans. Yes, very, very much. Beastmen despise humans. But Fimmer are in the game. If you go back and play Warhammer 1, or you can just look up on YouTube, like, Fimmer from the Norskin roster, they're playable, so they'll be back in Warhammer 2 at the end of this month. Or at some point this month. Alright, we're about to have a rebellion, which is not necessarily a bad thing, because we can farm it for food. Which we need food, so that's okay. So we're going to run our butts over here to get some healing going. But the Forgebound are out of our way, so that's nice. Actually, not even going to bother with public order. Let's just do... Let's go back to growth.
Defender of the Phoenix Throne.
Yeah, they kind of look like Kappas. That's true. Yeah, Fimmer and Dragon Ogres are early servants of Chaos, yeah. They bargained with Chaos very, very quickly. Slongors exist? Yeah, they're S-L-A-A-N-G-O-R-S. They're Beastmen of Slaanesh, so use your imagination.
Mighty am I.
Well, this will give us slings, which would be super nice. Let's actually march so we can get back into Hotek's column and defend it. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to launch a full invasion. We're going to take Vol's Anvil, but to do that, I'm probably going to need a second army to defend. God, this is such an annoying province to take. Because I don't even want to capture this province. So we're probably just going to burn this down so that the Dark Elves will have to work to get to us and go grab Vol's Anvil. Is it true that Malekith and Morthy went to town together? I see that posting comments nonstop. That's an old piece of lore, for sure. We know for a fact in the older lore that yes, they used to have the Dark Elves. The Dark Elves, you have to remember that the Dark Elves are like just depraved. Like they're utterly depraved, will engage in any sensation and any pleasure regardless of how taboo it is, just for the sake of it. Like, incestuous relationships are super common in Dark Elves. I mean, even High Elves, incest is not unheard of. But in Dark Elves, you're very likely to get, like, parents and children doing it, which is not what you see in other races. Alright, so more public order will be super nice. And then, do I want to put a garrison here? I really don't think I want to get the garrison building just yet. I'd rather get... Chat, which one of these should we get? Should we get Plague Claw Catapults, Plague Monks, or Rat Ogres first? What do y'all think?
Mighty am I.
Just gonna run over here and kill these guys.
Rate us ready for fights.
And we're gonna eat them.
More power. Yes, yes.
And we got the 13th scheme. Nice. I see... Okay, I see more votes for Clan Scryer's building.
What's your back, tail?
Remember, it's going to take a while to get to Doom Wheels. We're not going to be getting them right away, but we can at least get some catapults. Alright, I see 2 votes for Ogres. And I see 1, 2, 3, 4 votes for... I'll give y'all until I'm going to end the turn. Okay, we'll grab Renowned and Feared, and then let's grab Tail Weapon so I can get good at fighting.
Chieftain of the Deep Warrens.
Let's see. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and attack the Circle of Destruction. Wait, do I have a treaty with these guys?
We will at least hear you before deciding your fate.
Wait. Oh, good. We have a non-aggression pact with these guys.
Call me Lord.
Haha, fool!
Attack, fight.
We can auto-resolve this. Oh my gosh! Maybe we should not have auto-resolved that. Holy crap, look at that. So you don't get any food from sacking. Wow, that is fucking stupid. Alright, so we're just gonna raise it. I am really glad they're overhauling the system because that's ridiculous. You should at least get food from sacking. Let's grab Life is Cheap. And then we're gonna fall back, rebuild, and go from there. Alright. Looking here is looking like Scryer Buildings. Scryer Building wins. So that's what we're going to go with. Alright, we're going to fall back and grab some more troops. Since we apparently got completely and utterly destroyed at the Circle of Destruction. Are most elves pretty ancient or only a few of them? The elves, yeah, a lot of them are old, but many of them aren't. You know, you'll get most elves you'll meet are going to be in their late hundreds. A lot of them are in their early to mid thousands. The Lucky Skullhelm, I've never even done this. Even among the Skaven, Warlord Tretch is famed for his guile and instinct for self-preservation. His sixth sense has delivered him from peril on countless occasions and ensured his promotion over other Skaven whose survival instincts are not so finely honed. This uncanny good fortune drives his peers and superiors to distraction. He seems impossible to kill. This doesn't stop them from trying, however, and a sudden directive from the Council of 13 to raise a force for an imminent yet unexplained mission has Tretch's whiskers twitching. Another suicide mission? He will bide his time and play along for now.
Tretch is back.
Alright.
Plan Rictus Supreme.
So, good news is we can get Skaven Slave Slingers now. But we are going to need... See, I'm going to want some... Now that I have Life is Cheap, Skaven Slaves are actually useful. Let's drop the Skaven Slave Slingers and get Night Runners. And once that army's ready, we'll go take down Val's Anvil and capture it. We might stop by Venom Glade on the way and burn it down. Yeah, Perry. There are tons of places you can get pretty awesome Warhammer lore. You can go to YouTube channels like mine. As for books, it just depends on what you want to learn about. I always recommend, for anyone who's new into Warhammer lore and wants to learn more about it, I always recommend the Gotrek and Felix series as the starting series. Gotrek and Felix is phenomenally well written and does an excellent job of introducing a lot of the ideas of the series without just completely overwhelming who you are, or like everything about you. But Gotrek and Felix is always my first recommendation. And then once you kind of start getting a feel for the world and there's like certain factions you want to read about, every single race kind of has a book series that you can read to get more information. Do I know Inept General? Yeah, I'm aware of him. Me and him have never worked together or anything like that. See, I should be able to... Oh, wait, I have Lightning Strike. Boop. Which, according to the balance of power... See, You can tell the balance of power is broken for Skaven because this is goofy as hell right here. We are going to go ahead and activate it though. Wait, I don't even get to bring my own. Well, that's a bug. Screenshot. That's going to be going on to the forums. Well, dang, so I don't get to have my settlement garrison if I lightning strike. That is ridiculous. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to decline to attack. And the reason is because with Skaven, you just want to keep kind of attacking over and over until you get an ambush.
Where?
Oh, wait, but I'm in the recruitment stance. So let's get rid of these guys. Okay, now I'm in the ambush stance. See, now we got an ambush, and we get to attack with our garrison. Awesome.
I come after.
Well, Undertaker, that I'm not talking about lightning striking with the ally army. I'm talking about lightning striking with the garrison I'm in. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to be able to take your garrison in the fight with you. Do I play tabletop? Yes, I play tabletop quite a bit, and I'm about to start bringing Age of Sigmar and 40k battles onto this channel. We'll see how it goes. If everybody hates it, and you know, like nobody upvotes it or anything, upvotes. I'm thinking Reddit. If you know, if we get it and everyone like, you know, hits the dislike button and like nobody watches it and all that shit, then we just won't do it. But we're gonna try it at least because I think people will like it. Actually, you know what? Let's put the slaves on this side. All of the slaves on this side. And we're just gonna... I really don't like this rock here. So let's actually double stack the slaves so they can kind of get into the fray faster. We're gonna put Tretch over here so he can get on the enemy lord faster. Move up our clan rats with spears a bit. Make y'all a control group. Make these slaves a control group. Okay, these guys are going to start off in range, so that's nice. I do not play 9th Age, that is correct. I play Warhammer Fantasy, I play 8th Edition Fantasy, I play 40k as of recently, and I play Age of Sigmar. Those are the games that I've learned to play and have been enjoying a lot as of late. Let's throw down an early leadership buff. Pop that. Send the slaves after their respective targets. Tell these guys to hustle. Hopefully Tretch should be able to win this fight. He has an insanely high melee defense. Alright, you... Where are you? As soon as you're in range, which is going to be a while. Never mind. He's not even going to make it.
What orders? Our tail's yours.
Corsairs, great. So they're going to be shooting while moving. That's not awesome.
Red Skaven tail.
Yeah, I play Tyranids. They're the closest thing to Lizardmen in like playstyle, so I also really like their lore. I find Tyranids to be fascinating and super fun. Give you suicidal mechs or give me food bars. I'm getting hungry. I might have to go take a snack break soon. We're going to be streaming for quite a while today. I'm going to be doing this for quite a bit, and then I'm probably going to make a video of something. And then we're going to probably go on to Twitch later in the afternoon. Alright, we just want to keep these guys busy until I finish wrapping up this mess. Alright, let's pull Tretch back, because he's obviously not doing well in that engagement. The good news is the Dark Elf army has completely collapsed. Bad news is Tretch is getting absolutely, like, shit on. This Dark Elf is faster than me. Ah, run away. Alright, let's start making it rain. I don't know if... I think the whole spiel about 40k is that it's only contained within a single galaxy. The exception being the likes of the Tyranids who have come from outside the galaxy. Alright, we're just gonna mass over this dude and tell all these guys to go over and attack these guys.
Back underground.
Come on, cast. I fucking love Warp Lightning, it's such a good spell. Do not kill the enemy lord, just wound him. We want to try and kill off enemy units. Yeah, I was gonna say, if I remember right, the whole point of like the Nids is that they came from outside the galaxy, which makes them super spooky because nobody knows what's out there. No, do not stop fire. Well, do not fire. Do not kill the Dark Elf Lord. Leave him at 9 health. That way, next battle we can kill him instantly. That is much preferred. Alright, so we're just gonna let these rats here run down these Corsairs and just do a bunch of damage. Why do people not use Warp Lightning? Probably because they're dumb. It's a really good spell. I mean, Plague, for competitive play, I think Lord of Plague is a slightly better lore. But Warp Lightning is amazing. It's really cheap and does a ton of damage. It's one of the best spells in the game in Sieges. Because you can drop it on units that are trying to climb ladders and it'll just hit like all of them. Is 40k in the same universe as Age of Sigmar? We don't think so. There was a... Probably not, is the answer. There was a little bit of confusion regarding the end times, because the end times was kind of like a bunch of memes. And one of the memes was that, like, the Skaven managed to accidentally contact the Eldar. But whether that was because they were in the same galaxy, or because they were, like... The short answer is no. But Games Workshop likes to make poor jokes about it that confuse everyone. Lizardmen, dwarves, high elves, greenskin tribes, and men. Yeah, that's fine. Let's grab Ruin and Decay.
Sneak attack.
Alright, I'm just gonna auto-resolve these because we're gonna be sitting here recruiting troops for a bit, and this will just be an easy way to gain a bunch of food. The Blade of Nurglich! Ooh! I like Nurglich. Nurglich is the Lord of Clan Pestilence.
Answer to me!
Alright, now we're gonna recruit units since they're done being annoying. Let's grab Blade Master so I can actually hit people. And we're back to having to recruit from scratch. That's just awesome. There we go. What does the Clan Rictus Stone do again? It's bonus versus large. Okay, that'll be useful when we go fight the Lizardmen eventually. Alright, we'll grab the level 3 building of that. And then we need a garrison, and then a level 3 building here. Where's Nurglich and the Pox Rats? I don't know. Maybe that'll be something we get in the DLC. The Skaven don't have a lot of missing units, so unless it's like purely Scryer themed, I could see them adding Pox Rats. Or giant rats even. Okay, we can finally do research now, so that's nice. Let's see, which one do I want to start with? Let's go for hit and run first. That speed boost is super nice. And I can actually grab an assassin now, so let's drop a slave unit. And let's get an assassin. Charge bonus and weapon strength. Let's take armor piercing and
assassinating. I see y'all all.
Alright, we can upgrade the Twisted Blade. Nice. What Chaos God would I serve if given the chance? Probably Nurgle. Nurgle will grant you... Nurgle not only grants, like, functioning immortality, but, like, you don't feel pain, life is pretty joyous, and you're, like, just there to have a good time. Like, that sounds awesome to me. And most of Nurgle's family, or most of Nurgle's followers, are just a big happy family. Finally, Verminous Valor. That's going to be so useful. Alright, and then let's grab Blade Shield, because we want to make our melee defense as ridiculous as possible. Anybody have a name we should give? By the way, if y'all think of any cool names for like any of the units, or heroes or anything, just let me know, and we'll change them. And no, they don't have to be lore appropriate. They can have stupid names too. It's fine. Oh, we can get Plague Claw Catapults. Oh, dang. Oh, dang. And we can get Gutter Runners. Oh, dang. Okay. We gotta change some stuff. I was just about ready to march out, too. Let's drop these Night Slingers so I can get Gutter Runners with slings. Actually, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go Gutter Runners, and then we're gonna do 2 Plague Claw Catapults, and we're gonna do 2 Skaven Slave Slingers, and 2. And we'll figure it out. We're gonna start with that. Zinchka's Sanities for the week. See you, Prinyama. Thanks for coming by, man. Hey, Izzy. I assume you got my message about last night, so I'm not going to comment further on it. I was not happy when I woke up at 2 a.m. What I think of Vermintide 2, I think it's phenomenal and super fun, and we're going to go play it on stream. We're going to go play it on Twitch later today. Because, see, I've been streaming since, what, 9 o'clock? So we're probably going to stream for maybe 30 more minutes or 27 more minutes or something like that. And then I'm going to go eat lunch. And then I'm probably going to go outside and get some sunlight and stuff to make myself feel better. And then we're going to come back and probably do some Vermintide. I sent it to you on Steam, Izzy. I got one more slot. I feel pretty solid. Oh, I can get Storm Vermin now. Fuck. Ooh. Gosh, we're not going to be leaving this spot for a while. Sorry, chat. I just really am wanting to get a pretty elite infantry corps. And now that I can get fucking storm vermin, holy shit. The days of having a super shitty army are over. Sotek goes outside, I'm sad. Dude, Tristan, I'll tell you what. The only... Because I'm pretty frank about this, and I'm pretty, like, straightforward and honest about this. The only reason I go outside and stuff is because I have... For those of you who don't know, this is not, like, for the sake of a sob story. This is just me just being honest about life. I have a... also, hello to Newermore, Ethan Hack, and Jackrat, and Bing Tingliff, if I haven't said hello to you guys yet today. But I suffer from a really bad anxiety disorder that makes my life literally a living hell. Like just super bad. And lately it's been very bad. Like when I talk about when people ask and I talk about me being sick, I'm not well, I might be physically ill for all I know, but it's actually that I am I have a horrible anxiety disorder that just makes doing things very difficult. Dude, Dark Angel Cat, the food meter is so broken, it is like impossible to do anything about. The only way for me to improve the food meter is to raise settlements, beat enemy armies, or like attack some random place.
Call me Lord Craventail.
Alright, so I think 3 Storm Vermin will be enough for what we want to do right now. Because we're starting to get a little expensive on upkeep. And I don't have a lot of food, so it is important for me to have a lot of money. So let's change this back to public order for next turn. And here I want to build this thing, the weapon burrow. Do I mind going into more details about my anxiety disorder? Sure. So my anxiety disorder. Here's the short run of it. Also, thank you for everyone who's sending me cool mod stuff on Discord. And for what mods do I use? Yes, I need to make this into like a bot. I'm using the 2 points per legendary, or 2 points for whenever lords level up mod, the no great power mod, the better pictures for legendary lords mod, the better camera mod, the building progression icon mods, which if you can see here makes them all much more exciting and interesting looking instead of just being the same one, and all sorts of other stuff. So as far as my anxiety is concerned, for me, I have like a crippling fear of death, and about 5 years ago, it was in 2013. My anxiety disorder literally just came out of left field. I used to be fine. I used to travel by myself frequently. I would go on like, I'd go on drives that would take, I don't know, probably, it would take me like 6 hours of just driving by myself on the highway, just enjoying life, having a good time. Oh, what did I just stumble in on? The Cult of Pleasure. Oh, hey, look, it's Malekith and Morathi attacking the place that I want. Well, whichever one of them wins, I'm going to kill the victor in typical Skaven backstab fashion. And so in... Yeah, you're right, I'm not a source. So in 2013, I was eating a series of sliders, like mini burgers, at a friend's place. And while I was eating it, it felt like a piece of food got caught in my esophagus. Like, because your esophagus is like a little special thing that opens up and like it lets food in and then it closes and it lets you breathe.
Vortex is under attack, my lord.
Okay, so the high elves are doing stuff, whatever, I don't care. And so okay, so Morathi must have taken it because there's... Oh no, Morathi did not take it? Okay, she's just making high chaos corruption because she's annoying. Okay, that's just awesome. Let's take replenish troops, and we're going to do raid stance for food, and we're going to run in here. And this, I actually should be able to get positive food if I activate this, which we will do shortly because I can afford to. So we're going to go ahead and activate that, and that's going to give us positive food starting next turn. So anyway, so I felt like I had this piece of food just lodged in the back of my throat. And it was horrifying because I felt like at any moment this random piece of food was just going to fall into my airway and start choking me. Well, long story short, it's not real. Well, it might have been real, but it likely wasn't because it lasted for weeks. And if you literally go on Google and you look up, I feel like I have something in my throat. And one of the things you'll find, it's something hystericus, which is not the nicest name, but what it essentially means is that... How much... So, I'm not getting the food from my commandment. Well, that's frustrating. And seems like a bit of a bug. Why am I not getting the food from my commandment? Do I have to wait another turn for it to activate? Because that's kind of stupid. That's kind of stupid. We'll give it another turn to see if it activates, but it should have started activating this turn. I'm not sure why it's doing that. Anyway, so, well, it wasn't just an attack. I mean, it was basically an attack that lasted for like a month straight. And I didn't know what it was at first because I had never had anxiety before in my entire life. Never. I had no idea what anxiety felt like. I had no idea what an anxiety attack was. So I literally just thought I was dying or going insane. And it built to the point that it just ruined my life. Like, I pulled out of college. I stopped playing. I used to play music. I completely stopped playing music. Completely fell out of all of that. See, now it's working. So that it takes an extra turn for that commandment to start working. Isn't that weird? That's another bug I'll have to report. Yes, we definitely are going to try and grab these two traits here. So, long story short, I spent years trying to figure it out, trying different anxiety meds. Once we figured out it was anxiety, you know, I went back to school, you know, during my anxiety, which was 6 hours away. So I drove this 6-hour trip by myself, feeling like I was constantly going to die, and it made me terrified of everything. I was so scared of just life and this thing in my throat that I refused to eat. So I went 2 weeks without eating any food, and I lost, I think, 20% of my body mass over the course of a month because I didn't eat. And I was in so much fear and my stress levels were so high that I was essentially just constantly in just full panic mode. Alright, so we're going to move kind of close to them. That way we can ambush them and get some more food. Oh, we can activate the dominating scheme for even more food! And long story short, that just haunted my life for the last 5 years. And times it got better, times it got worse. That was its absolute worst. But probably about 2 weeks ago, I would say, I had a really bad anxiety attack about 2 weeks ago. Like, it was one of the worst ones I had ever had. Just out of nowhere as far as I was concerned. Like, completely came out of left field. Very unpleasant. And my old symptom of feeling like oh, we got a warlock engineer. Get your butt over here. Daddy wants some magic. And that was basically just my life for a really long time, and it really sucked. And, you know, I'm still kind of dealing with the repercussions of that.
Unthinkable.
Okay, once we have this dude in our army, I think we can legitimately attack this and take it. But I want to get him in our army first, so we're going to move back over here. Tristan, yeah. Yeah, it's bizarre. Do Croxagors have the aquatic rule? Yes. Croxagors have aquatic in both tabletop and Warhammer Fantasy. Or Total War Warhammer. Aquatic was borderline absolutely useless in tabletop. When you could use it, it was amazing. But most of the time, there was no water on the map. Because most people hated water features because they were super punishing. Alright, so we're going to drop... Let's drop a Clan Rat with Spear unit.
Call me Lord Craven.
Add this dude.
Bridge intact.
Alright, and let's pop out a raid stance. And I think one of these armies is isolated outside. Yep, so we're going to attack them for an ambush. And we got it. And we are not going to auto-resolve, because when we auto-resolve... Actually, you know what? Let's see how the auto-resolve does this time. We don't have a lot of just, like, slaves and shit. That time it worked fairly. Let's take the replenishment, because we're about to attack again. Awesome, awesome. Ooh, we can get Tretch's Raiders. This is so powerful. I mean, look at those bonuses. Plus 10 for Storm Vermin. Tretch's Raiders makes all of my allies do awesome if they're winning combat, and we get bonus to stuff. This is just so good. Alright, we can get Stay Here, I'll get Help. Vanish, which is really powerful, or Master of Guile, which is really... let's do Vanished.
This is Tretch's victory only. Must kill him.
Maybe, Foul. God, that's so long ago, I don't even remember. Being a YouTuber is a great opportunity. Working from home is a great comfort. It is and it isn't, Misha. On one hand, it's awesome because it lets me work from home, which is true. That's very nice. And it lets me be around people that it lets me talk to people all over the world and all sorts of other stuff, which is fantastic. But on the other hand, it sucks because my anxiety in particular is really bad if I'm not distracted. So like sitting down and writing a script is it's so hard. It is so hard. I have to like sit here and just typing and reading. I used to love reading and writing, and now that's so hard for me because I just start getting inside my own head, and it just makes it really difficult, and it sucks. Like doing that is very hard for me now, which is very unfortunate because like that's why it's so long for me to pump out those lore videos. It's not because they're difficult to do or like you know, most of the information's in my head and I own all the books, but like sitting there and writing out the script and then recording it can be so hard for me. Which it sounds honestly like it's annoying to say out loud because I feel like anyone who has like actually had like a super hard job and stuff, like I've worked some pretty ugly jobs, like working for Costco. Whew, let me tell you, that fucking sucked dicks. I did not like their company. I do not support Costco in any sense, shape, or form, and I actually participated in a lawsuit against them recently because of the way they treat their employees. But anyway, beyond that, but no, like, but it's frustrating to say this is hard when it's not. You know, like most people could do my job and would probably just love it and have a great time. And I'm even at the point, you know, something I talk to Turin frequently is that, like, if I could just have a consistent stream schedule or a consistent, like, all sorts of other, you know, if I could just be consistent at what I do, put out a video daily and stream, like, daily and get to interact with you guys on a much more regular basis, I would be making enough money to be able to do this very comfortably. Like, right now, it's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. You know, I can afford my bills at the moment, just barely, especially thanks to the really generous donations a lot of you guys give. You know, even yesterday on Twitch, you know, I'm basically running like a little meter that's just like, hey, here's my medical bills for the month. If you want to donate, you know, this is what it's going towards. You know, for a long time, I wasn't super open about that, but, you know, one of my favorite content creators is Boogie2988, and one thing I love about Boogie that makes me really respect him is how open he is about his struggles and mental illness and all that stuff, and, so, you know, that's something I try and talk about, because I don't want it to be like this spooky boogeyman that, like, people don't know about, especially because I bet a lot of you guys, I kind of see a couple of y'all commenting on it. I bet y'all, oh, thanks, Misha. Yeah, I need to like, I need to like have a ticker of every time
I don't mind soft curse words, but I'm trying to get away from hard curse words. So like damn, shit, and bastard are allowed. Anything harder than that is I need to stop. Or at least try to be better about, unless I'm, especially on Twitch. On YouTube, I don't really care as much, but on Twitch, I care a lot. We need to get better about that. A swear jar for Sotek? Yeah. I do need to do a swear jar. But things have been getting better, I should say. Like, today I'm feeling better. Yesterday I felt really good. But today I'm feeling pretty decent, even though I do need to go eat here in just a minute. I've completely stopped drinking soda. I haven't touched a Coke in probably 7 days. I think I have a cheat day coming up. I think today's my cheat day. I'm trying to do just one a week or something like that. But we'll see. You know, if I get to the end of today and I just don't have the urge to have one, then I'm just not going to have one. I'm just going to say fuck it. But I think my family wants to do a movie night tonight, and if there's like a good movie night, then I might have just a glass of Dr. Pepper or something. But you know, I'm trying to get caffeine out of my life and out of my system, because let me tell you guys, I always would get super like I don't know, chafed if that's the right word, or annoyed when people would talk about it. But like soda, if you're not careful and you don't take care of, like if you're not exercising constantly and drinking at least a bottle of water a day, you just don't need soda in your life, man. It will annihilate you. Like soda drinks, and that's maybe what I really need to do, is I need to get like that new 0-calorie Coke they have and stuff. Maybe that would do better to just have on a little small basis, because that stuff is so addictive, but the shit it does to your body is mind-blowing. Like, I'll tell you what, guys, I'll put it this way. I eat fairly well, you know, like, well, that's not true. I used to eat like absolute shit, but lately I've been eating pretty good. I take my dog out for 2 15-minute walks a day is what I'm trying to do right now. But just sitting around and having like Coke every day, I got up to 260 pounds, and I've been off Coke for a week, and I've been walking my dog for at least 15 minutes every day, and I tried to go to the gym, but because I'm fairly out of shape, I tried to do what I used to be. I used to be able to run 6 miles on a fairly regular basis. And I was like, oh yeah, this feels great. And I tried to do that the other day, and my heart rate, I shit you guys not, my heart rate I think was like 189, which if you're not super familiar with like pulse and stuff, you do not want your heart beating that fast. That is not good. That is super bad. That's your heart like, dude, I'm dying, you need to stop. Yeah, sorry, Coca-Cola, soft drink, soda, whatever you call it. Like, it's delicious, I'm not gonna lie, it's absolutely delicious, and I love it, so, like, there's a part of my brain that doesn't want to cut it out of my life, but I know that's the part of my brain that's just been conditioned. Yeah, swimming's what I really need to get into. Alright, can I afford this weapon building? Yes, I can! And I can get the breeding pit as well. Awesome. Alright, guys, it is 11:22, so we're gonna stop at 11:30. I'm gonna keep going till 11:30. Yeah, it is a stimulant. Oh, that's what it does, man. You crave it so bad. Thanks for all the likes today, by the way, guys, too. 55 likes. That's way higher than average for a stream for me. Alright, if Morothy does not get out of here in about 2 milliseconds, we're gonna go kick the shit out of her. Actually, do y'all want to end that? Is that how we should end today's stream, guys? Is taking down Morothy? Have one more turn of healing and then just punch the Hag Sorceress right in her stupid face? What do you think, chat? Is that how we should end it? See, we want this place to be a super garrison, but I suppose we could use it to produce soldiers. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so we're going to heal for one more turn, and then we're going to punch Morthy in her stupid face. Why didn't I wait until the update that fixes the food system? Because So, funny enough, the Skaven campaign is the only one I have not finished on the Vortex campaign.
Fear me.
Fucking Jarek.
See how long my tail
Jesus,
is.
man. That's funny. Oh, sure, I'll accept your peace treaty so I can break it in about 2 seconds. Kill the MILF! Kill the MILF! Thanks to whoever just subscribed. So I don't know if y'all have noticed watching the stream, but Streamlabs is having this annoying habit where it's crossing over between my two things. Like, I'll get a notification. I don't know if y'all seen it. It's like so and so follows, which is for Twitch. And I've just been... Hold on, let's actually see if we can get an alliance with her first.
I watch from the shadow. Do not presume.
Hey, Morthy, do you want to be friends? Oh, no, you don't. Wow, so she's already got a military relationship with Malekith. So we are going to the big times, guys. Alright, and they're allies with Sildra Tor as well. Oh, man. I want to get an ambush on her, though. We don't want to fight fair. There we go.
To battle, I come after.
Alright, this is going to be it for today. Well, no, this is going to be it for YouTube for today. Jack Rad, have a good day, man. Yeah, I just want to get all the Skaven videos unlocked. Yeah, Misha, I definitely feel that. Yeah, Skaven, it feels like you have to have low public order so that you can constantly fight rebellions and farm them for food. At the end, Misha, I don't know if I don't suppose you'd mind doing this for me since you know my Twitch link channel, but after lunch, I'm going to come back and play Vermintide on stream, but I'm going to do Vermintide on Twitch so y'all can participate. Because if you've never experienced it, in Vermintide 2, viewers can actually vote to have control over events on Twitch. It's a super fun experience, so that'll allow y'all to either help me or screw me, depending on how you want to do it. So if you haven't already, feel free to hop over there and consider following me. Because if you follow me, it'll let you know the moment I go live. For lunch, I'm probably going to take an hour break, maybe less. We'll see. It'll be kind of a toss-up. All right, we need at least one storm vermin to go deal with that Hydra. All right, we're just going to run downhill and smash into these guys. Alright, we're going to put these dudes all over here since they're stealthed to come around behind and hopefully take out some of these ranged units. The assassin is going to go after Morthy. Tretch will probably stay in the center line. Warlock Engineer will go in the center line. Alright. Alright, does she have any elite infantry? No, she just has that Hydra. Charge! Assassin, go kill Morthy. You three, let's bring over this way. What was that? A Trickster Shard. Okay, I don't care about that. We do have reinforcements coming in. That's nice. Where are they? Over here. Alright. We're going to send the Storm Vermin here. We're going to send you two to take this thing down. I hear a Blade Storm, but I don't see a Blade Storm. Oh, maybe that's the sound effect for Melkos? That's weird. I've never heard that sound effect. Oh, that's where it must have gone off and I just didn't see it. It's weird. Alright, Tretch. Turn this off. Y'all kill the Harpies. All of y'all swarm in on this Hydra. Kill the Hydra! Alright, Eshin. Melee form. Melee form! Transform! We want to get Craven Tail over here to start throwing down leadership buffs. And we're going to tell our catapults to fire on this massive melee group here. Alright, they're tearing apart all this. Good job, Tretch. Let's get you in on Morathy. He has Tretch's Raiders, so we want to try and get him around winning combats so that my guys are getting buffs. Okay, Morathy is kind of overextended, so we're just going to run in here and pop World's Edge armor. We're going to move all these guys up over here. The Banshees. The Harpies are out of our way. Somebody kill the Hydra! Man, that thing's... Okay, we're just gonna let it go. You get them, you get them. You fall back this way. Dude, Morathy is getting absolutely annihilated. Where is she? Here she is. Get her, Tretch! Give her the stick! Oh! Boom! Down goes Morathy. Alright, now it's just a matter of finish taking out the garbage. Do I have a rest estimate for when the Twitch stream will start? Yes. 1 hour. Roughly. It might start earlier than that. But expect it to start at 12:30 Central Standard Time. I have to go eat food in a minute. Oof. Oof, that is doing so much damage. Alright, let's just pursue these guys and try and kill as many of them as we can. Morathy got beaten. You thought you knew where I was gonna go with that sentence, didn't you? Is there an Under Empire under the Plateau of the Darklands? There is an Under Empire everywhere. The only place there is not an Under Empire is in Ulthuan. That's it. Everywhere else, the Under Empire is extended under it, and the South Pole, I should say. But no one goes to the South Pole because it's terrible and horrible. No, there's the Skaven have underwayed their way beneath Athelloren. They don't go there super often because every time they do, they get the crap kicked out of them. But they do have some goodies underneath the roots of Athelloren. Yes, Great Book of Grudges, I see that you have jumped on that horrifying smiley train that's been going around lately of all the legendary lords with creepy as shit smiles. Yeah, the tunnels underneath Athelloren are not very good because the roots come down there and cause problems, and a lot of them get sealed off and collapse constantly. So the Skaven do not like Athelloren. They have tried to attack it a few times, and it has always gone terribly. What's going on in the South Pole? You'll have to wait and see in the Vermintide stream, because I am seriously starting to get this. We got Hag Butcher. Hot diggity. Alright, we'll just mop up Morathy's little army. And a quick ambush. And that's it. Armor of Fortune. Awesome. And we got Executioner, too. Oh, we just got a ton of traits. That's fantastic news. And we leveled up twice. So we can get Vanished. Coming back, so now we have Regeneration. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And then let's grab Scarred Veteran and Trophy Heads. Can I get magic yet? No, I have to be level 4. Let's get Standardized Firing Drill. And then we'll upgrade this. Wait, is there anything I need to upgrade over here? No. So we'll upgrade this. Alright, chat, and then we're gonna save. And we're gonna call it Livestream Rictus. And we will be back with this tomorrow! But that's it for the YouTube stream today. Let's do always more besides. That's it for YouTube today. I will see you guys hopefully on Twitch in an hour. Take care. Have a good day. Goodbye. Also, thanks to everyone that subscribed and is following on Twitch and donated money today. Thank you. Bye.